Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson letting one go deep for Roberts. It got his man complete.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On the draw, this is Ingram. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Sliding out of the... And he will score! Touchdown, Baltimore! A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down, Fitzpatrick. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 80. Check.
They go play action. Fitzpatrick. They'll buy some time right. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Stills the intended target. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy's stone-faced wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, third quarter.
We got this.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Here's Fitzpatrick rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run now with Gaskin. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. 24 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't
looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you get 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Back now in Miami. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Here's Gaskin. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. Fitzpatrick here to throw as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the... And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Myles Gaskin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. They'll try to run it here. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Big mistake here by the kicker, kicking it out of bounds.
The one that drives coaches crazy. Keep it in the field of play and let your guys cover.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Jackson. And a throw there going to be incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Jackson now. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Jackson now. Throwing again. Roberts has it.
That's it, baby. We go work. It's a gain of 20. And the Raven first down.
All day, dog.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. He was looking for Mark Ingram there. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Jackson to throw again. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. From the gun, Jackson. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they